Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is Manifest with Me in March, episode 8. I'm so excited to connect with you guys. We're just going to do a quick talk on the phase of the moon that we're in and our manifesting series. And we're, of course, going to be pulling some cards for you guys at the end. So, I did want to say the first card that's coming out for everybody is this transition card, and it has been coming out so much. We are in a huge transition. There is so much change happening. Big, major life changes. So if you're feeling pulled in a certain direction, if you're feeling like it's time to make a big change, you are not alone. If you're feeling scared or nervous, you're not alone. I'm definitely feeling it. There's so many emotions coming up right now. So we are in the waning gibbous moon, and the waning moon is a time for clearing. It's a time to create space, to have the room for the vision that we're clearing. It's time for us to clear out the physical and the mental clutter so that we can finish up old projects and enhance our energy of giving and receiving. Basically, we're getting ready to manifest. The new moon is on March 17th, and that is 7 days from now. So the next 7 days are going to be all about clearance, letting go of things. So there's going to be things rising to the surface. There's going to be maybe people reaching out to you out of the blue. There's going to be certain questions that are going to be coming up in your mind. There's going to be things from the past coming up. There's going to be like breakdown in communication with some people. There might be an acceleration of communication between some people. I'm seeing maybe you're moving away from a certain area or location perhaps. So there seems to be a lot going on right now. So this is the time for clearing. So what I would like to do is to do a clearing prayer. It's a prayerful meditation to help you guys clear away any fear, like any cords, anything that's holding you back in like lower energy so that you can manifest what it is that you want. So let's do this, you guys. I have my selenite wand here. We're going to take some deep breaths together. We're going to get grounded and we're going to do this prayerful meditation. And then John is actually here with me and we're going to go ahead and pull some cards for a couple of you guys before we go. So if you're not really into prayer or you don't really want to pray to a specific deity, you can always just think of this as like goal setting or intention setting. I respect atheists. I respect people that don't really like that idea of God. I respect people who are more into like the self-empowerment thing. So if that's you, ignore part of this and just assume that it's more like goal setting. If you are very religious, I will go ahead and leave a space for you to pray to your specific deity. So this is a universal prayerful meditation. Dear God, angels, spirit guides, higher self, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and or universe, please clear, shield, and protect us from all lower, negative, and unwanted energies and entities and anything that isn't of God. Please help ground us to the earth so that we can be present and in our bodies and in alignment and in the flow with our greatest good. At this time, we ask that all cords that are related to old fears, old wounds, old habits, old addictions, old places, old people, old insecurities, old feelings of shame and regret, anything that's just lower, negative, unwanted energy, any cords or chains or webs that are holding us back or holding us down, we just ask that these cords are cut in every direction and in every way so that we can be free to just be in the moment and express ourselves and to just be who we are and not have any regrets, so that we can make the big choices we need to make, whatever it means, you know, no matter what anyone else around us thinks. All of us have big choices and big decisions we need to make now. And, you know, the way might not be certain, the path may not be clear, but we know that if we follow the guidance we're being given in our heart, that, you know, we will be able to continue forward and we will be supported. So we are asking for support. We're asking for protection. We're asking for love. We're asking for peace. And we're asking that we can just be filled with light, so that this light will radiate out from us to everyone that we meet. And we set an intention now to come to balance and peace no matter what's happening around us, and to not be hard on ourselves when we get depressed, or when we need to break down, or when we need a break, or when we feel overwhelmed. We're just asking now that we can be restored to our highest and fullest potential, and we feel thankful. Thank you. Amen. And so it is. Woo! Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like a new person. I needed this. You have no idea. I was literally just arguing with John right before I hit this video about how I was tired, how I couldn't do Manifest with Me in March anymore. Look at me now. I feel like a new woman. So I hope that helped you guys.
I was gonna say, actually, that was really great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
But I was gonna say, big thing right now too, I was realizing was what a difference writing can make, especially when you're feeling like low and like you may not feel like being around a lot of people. Writing is a really great way of like getting company with yourself, especially with clearing out things. And so we kind of came up with something that I want to try out tomorrow. So if you want to, go ahead and check out our Facebook group that we just put out.
Yes, it's facebook.com/groups/rainbow harmony. facebook.com/groups/rainbow harmony. So, here's a piece of paper. Here, write it down so they can see it.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I was going to let you guys know that tomorrow, I'm going to say probably in the afternoon is when we're going to be wrapping up with it. We're going to put together some things to kind of help facilitate like a writing process. If any of you like writing, we're going to put together some really good practical questions to get started for clearing space, for letting go of things, because we're just a couple of days away now from the new moon. We're like 6 days out.
Yeah.
5 days out, 6 days out. And it's getting really important that we really facilitate this process before it starts getting really difficult.
Yeah.
Because you're going to start feeling a lot of drained energy, a lot of just like fatigue and frustration, lots of frustration.
Oh, yeah.
It's awful.
So yeah, we're going to get this writing process going, and my Facebook is like, it's a group and it's a safe space. And if you go to it, you'll see people are already writing stuff about themselves and their lives and opening up. So it's a safe space. You can write in your journal if you don't want anyone to see it. But if you want to do the exercise and just post it to the Facebook and let other people see it and comment on it. I try to comment on every post if I can. It's hard, but you guys can interact there and basically follow along with this manifestation process. So yes, manifest with me, you guys. Let's keep it going. Today, simply, our lesson was just that prayer, and I hope that helps you. I'm going to post this on my YouTube after, and if you want to come back and do the prayer again, you can. So let's do some questions real quick. We're going to go on a walk, and I'm going to take a break before I come back and do more of your personal readings. So, interesting. I'm seeing a lot of questions. Okay, Lisette, can I please get a love card for my friend Jenny? And of course, Lisette, every single time that I go live, you're always like the first person here. And I feel like you're just such a huge supporter. And I want to say hi to your friend Jenny. And let's see what's going on, Jenny, with your love life. Oh my gosh, Jenny, like soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So Jenny, maybe you're wondering about like a specific person. Maybe there's someone you're wanting to know about. So I feel like whoever this person is on your mind, there's definitely like a strong connection with them. I'm seeing passion. So if there's no one in your life now, just know your soulmate's coming. There's going to be a lot of passionate, strong connection. And there was something in here, I just saw it flash at me. Like there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person. So I hope that helps you, Jenny. Okay, yeah, here you guys go. Here's my Facebook, okay? Facebook.com/groups/Rainbow Harmony, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. Hopefully you can see that. Facebook.com/groups/Rainbow Harmony. Type that in, follow me, and you guys can get updates on when I'm going live and also updates on the Manifest with Me series.
And you can hang out with everybody else.
Yeah, and you can hang out with everybody else. It's a really fun space. We're just hanging out. We're getting to know each other, and it's going to be a very interactive space, a community. Talk to everybody join so that everyone who's here going live every day, you guys can talk to each other more because you guys are really starting to get to know each other now. I feel like we've got like a really good core group going. So, Adric R. Can I get a card? Yes. Adric R. Let's pull you a card. Aww. They're saying that you're going to be fulfilled. This could be talking about love because I see the Kundalini snakes here. There's talk of some type of soulmate or twin flame reunion coming in your future. I feel like you're going to have a lot of patience, though. You've been going through kind of a dark night of the soul. Like, I feel like you're going through some major changes right now. Like, you're really struggling, like, with your identity, who you are, like, kind of what your mission is here. But I feel like this message for you to keep going, like, the way is going to be clear. I feel like this person you're going to meet is going to have a lot to do with helping bring certain sides of yourself out. And I see a lot of opportunities coming. Each one of these pillars represents opportunities coming to you. It's just a time of transformation, a time of peace. Hang in there, you guys. This moon cycle is going to be legit. Like, March is a month of harvest. There's so much coming. We just need to wait a couple more weeks and like it's going to be going off, right? So, John, can you pull a card for, let's see, who has never gotten a reading from me before? If you have never gotten a reading from me before, please type, I never had a reading, and then type your question. Because I really want to make sure that people who haven't gotten a reading from me can get a reading. So so who's never gotten a card? Okay, Murevi, can you pull a card for Murevi, John? Yeah, just general card. Okay, Murevi, I feel like something going on with your energy. And you know what I'm seeing, actually? I'm seeing your, once again, the transition card is coming out. It's been coming out for everybody. You are going through a lot of change right now, leaving this time of darkness behind. And there's this omen that smoother waters are ahead. John just pulled a card for you, and he's studying it right now. But while he does that, I see divine intervention coming into your life. Some kind of golden opportunity. I see the clouds of confusion parting. I see you getting stronger. And some kind of harvest is coming. And I think you could be meeting someone. There's a lot going on in love life, you guys. I feel like a lot of people are starting to connect and meet serious relationships and partnerships. But first, before you meet this person, they're saying you need to free yourself. It's time for you to take back control of your life.
And I got a card here, the ant. And for me, the ant so much represents obviously work, right? But I feel like the guidance in this situation is saying let your sense of like belonging, or like maybe if you're looking for like a role somewhere, it can start anywhere, right? But in this case, the ant is saying like it could be really simple, helping out, you know? And that's really just kind of keeping your mind focused on kind of like the health of maybe the people around you, or maybe the people you feel most closely connected to. Like some people that you might consider to be your family, that you really care and want to see succeed. They're inspiring to you. Maybe finding a way to kind of help out around. in humble ways, whatever you can think of, even if it's just, I took out the trash or something like that. I don't know. I just thought of something. I don't know what that means. But in general, the message here is maybe finding a sense of belonging just for now as an exercise through helping out.
Yeah, living in harmony. And maybe it's a message for you to like volunteer, start collaborating, get started. It kind of reminds me of when I really wanted, you guys know I talk about this all the time, because for me, becoming a fashion stylist was like a really spiritual journey. And so there was this point where I wanted to start, I didn't know how, and so I started by helping people. I started by assisting people. I started helping on set. I started helping photographers. I started helping photographers at weddings. I started helping friends who needed band photos, and like volunteering, collaborating. Like, start with your friends, start with your community, be creative, and like see what you can make, and eventually it can blow up and turn into this huge thing. You never know. So Marie says, I've been feeling that I need to help more and heal through that. It's true. I'm helping you guys literally right now, and it's like the most healing thing to me ever. So yeah, help. And I feel like it's more than a message of helping people. It's also like creating with other people, collaborating with other people. So I hope that helps you. Okay, Gold Sun Soul. Pull a card about how a person feels about me. While I'm doing that, John, can you pull a card for Jennifer Lynn? She just wants a card. So John's pulling for Jennifer Lynn. I'm pulling for Golden Sun Soul. How does this person feel about you? So how does this person feel about you? This is interesting. I feel like this person does have feelings for you, and eventually there's going to be some kind of heart-to-heart conversation where they're going to admit it. But for some reason, like, this person needs to disconnect. I don't know if there's like another person involved, or like, because I'm seeing the Healing Family Issues card come out, and also the Children card coming out. So it could be that this person has like they're really committed to their family and they're not looking for love right now. Like they're living with their parents, and so it's complicated. Or it could be that they like share a dog or a cat with like someone that they're in a relationship with, or like there's just some complications I see. This person does ultimately like kind of fantasize about this relationship with you. But I see like this disconnection right now, but they're telling you to stay optimistic about your love life. They're saying energy does shift, and anything could happen in this relationship. Or it's possible like something good is going to happen here, because I do see you need to stay optimistic, because they know that you want romance and they're going to bring it to you. So I hope that resonates. John has a card for Jennifer Lynn. Here you go, Jennifer Lynn.
I got the links. The links to me says, obviously starts with secrets. So I would say the message here is something about maybe your situation requires that you keep like your current plans and your current goals and desires, keep them a secret. It's not like saying you're in danger necessarily, but this is a really great lesson to teach about really like just accepting and knowing and being content in that, and creating some like, so to speak, like some distance from drama. It will also help with that. Like, it's a really great practice in general. But what I really think this message here is saying, hang on to these passions and desires for yourself. Sometimes you can receive criticism or resistance from other people or in certain situations. And if you can really keep it private and personal, you can really help generate a lot of power. If you feel particularly like, sensitive, to like attacks.
Yeah,
you know
honestly, I did not go around telling everybody I knew, hey guys, what do you think about me starting a tarot reading channel on YouTube? I'm pretty sure everyone would have been like, promise, you're crazy. You're not psychic. Are you serious? Like, people would have been mean about it, to be honest. People have their own judgments and their own, like, you're on your own path. You have your own inner calling. It might not make sense to you. Or, it might not make sense to anyone else in your life. People might even think you're crazy, but you have to trust yourself. There's some people out there that are full-on acrobats.
Yeah.
And that's literally how they make their living. There's people who are selling puppets on Etsy, and they spend their whole life hanging around, chilling, selling knitting puppets. And like, if you want to knit puppets for your life, do it. I always make that a joke. I always tell people about that.
A big thing too for links is like treasure.
Yeah.
They're always knowing things without it making sense as to how they know them, and it really can guide you to these ideas that, like, parts of yourself that you can treasure and put and hide away, and just save that just for yourself. And like, I think that's the message here, is like, really cherish these parts of yourself that you may recently feel like you need to protect.
Interesting. So we're going to go ahead and answer a couple more questions, and then we're off to go on a walk and relax and chill our third eyes out. So Agnisha, John, any card for me about love? I've never had a reading from you. So can you pull a card for Agnisha about love? And then I'll pick one more, and that should pretty much be it. Mm-hmm. Okay. And by the way, you guys, John's love readings are so cheap right now because we're just trying to get his clients built. His love readings are $33, and it'll be really quick with him getting you readings back. I have a list right now, so if you want a reading from me, it's $44, and you have to wait a couple days. But if you want a reading from him, he can probably get it to you like tomorrow or even the next day. So $33, just hit the email button in my Instagram, and it'll just take you straight to my email. You could just be like, hey, I want a reading from John, and I'll send you the PayPal link and we can set it up. But we're always here doing free readings too. But if you feel guided, if you're getting a message to hit us up for sure. Okay. Oh my God, this is so sweet. Lisette, she says, promise your goals. I'm 21 and growing up. I never really knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. I want to be like you, one that helps souls and energies, guide one through this wild life. Lisette, you can do it. I feel like that's probably why we've been connected, and I'm so glad I can inspire you. And half the time I don't even know what I'm doing, but all I know is that every time I follow my inner guidance and I follow like my dreams and my goals, and I just keep going, and I finish projects, and I hit the post button, and I put myself out there, and I'm vulnerable, it pays off. I always tell people, this is something I heard from one of my favorite psychics, Doreen Virtue. She says, first you take action and then the money comes. So 21, you start now. Why not start now? It's never too early. Just start by expressing yourself, start by having fun, and ultimately this whole healing thing is going to turn into your job. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Lisette, since we're still here. Yeah, they're saying, like, be creative. When I was 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I was out there with my friends partying all the time, having fun, enjoying life. So, do that, and don't pressure yourself too hard to like get your career going. Don't feel like you're a failure or anything, because it takes time. But remember, like, you do have time. Time seems to move a little slower when you're younger and when you're that age. And like, you have a lot of opportunity. There's a special energy of youth that you have at that age. And I feel like they're saying, don't let heartbreak get you down. There might be some people who break your heart. I had my heart broken and ripped into shreds a couple times when I was in my early 20s. And that's a huge lesson you're going to be learning. But through the heartbreak and through the pain, you can still be successful. And all of this is going to teach you how to be a strong person and how to like be yourself. And so, yeah, interesting. I'm seeing, this is the seer card, Lisette. I really do see you being some kind of psychic or healer, helper, counselor, life coach. You do have healing gifts. So I hope that helps. Whose question did you pull again?
A general love reading.
Oh, crap. Oh yeah, for Agnisha. Okay, Agnisha, this is your love reading. Agnisha.
So I got the grouse here. And the grouse...
What is that? What is that?
They're actually really beautiful. They're
I've
gorgeous
literally,
birds.
I didn't even know this animal existed. I'm sorry, I'm like tripping out. It's a bird?
They're really gorgeous birds. They have crazy feathers.
Wow.
But the lesson here, actually in the medicine cards, it talks about the concept of a sacred dance. And you know me, I always love talking about dance when it comes to spiritual stuff. So...
Sorry, I didn't mean to pull these cards, but like I'm pulling the twin flame card and I'm pulling like it's your destiny. Like there's someone out there for you. Anyways, John.
I was gonna say the grouse is all about sacred dance. A lot of times some practices for getting to know like your inner self, which is like the fastest way to finding your true love. They say that like meditation where like you kind of close off your external body and you go within, like into your head, you know, into your consciousness, wherever your consciousness is. Well, the grouse is a lot more physical. It's more like meditation and movement together. So I would say the message
exercise
here, the message here is maybe to try and find ways of dancing that get you swept up in the moment and in the high kind of vibration, finding your happiness and freeing yourself through that way. Because sometimes, obviously, if you're looking for love, like dancing is always fun, you know, especially when you go out with your friends and you're not worried about...
put on some Beyonce, shake your ass, and feel yourself. Well, just feel like in the moment.
And
like,
doing it free. Like,
do it free.
Maybe that means, you know, doing it just with your friends. Maybe it means you're actually going out actively looking for someone. But the more important thing is that getting caught up in what you feel is fun.
Yeah.
You personally.
Yeah, maybe you'll meet someone dancing. Who knows? John and I, when we first met, we danced a lot. Remember how much we used to dance? Mm-hmm. How much we used to drink? We were young. So, you guys, I'm pooped. I'm so done. We are going to go take a break, but we're so glad you guys were here. Definitely check out the Facebook group and email us if you would like a reading. We're sending you so much love and light. Peace out.